Hello there everyone. Sorry about that. It is me, Sono Rayn, and we are off to the first day of Sonoversary. So today we are gonna finish getting over it. This one is gonna be a special stream because one, we are close to the golden pot, and for that, I wanted to do some a little bit punishments, aka Batsus, based off how well I'm able to, beat the game. And as you can see on the upper left corner, we got rules. So if I get 20 to 30 minutes a run, it requires me to do 20 squats and 20 push-ups. 15 to 20 minutes, 20 squats. 10 to 15 minutes, one cringy line made by ChatGPT themselves. And then a sub 10 minutes, I just drink water. I think those are pretty good goals. Yeah, I think they're pretty good goals. Yeah. So shall we get started? I want to get that golden pot already. Hopefully we can get it. Let's reach for gold, shall we? Let me just take a look at the settings real quick. No music, so maybe we can... Let's do maybe a playlist, yeah. Should we do a playlist? Yeah, let's do a playlist. There we go. That way we have something to listen to while Bennet-San is talking to us in the background. And then, hold on, let me go to audio. Do I have my music playing? No, I don't. There we go. Ah, pleasant to my ears. Alright, let's get started with the first run. Remember, only 8 runs left till I get gold. It looks like it's gold, but it's not gold yet. So let's go. Whoop. And I forgot everything. Ooh.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before,
Come on.
as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
I should have done some practice off stream, but I didn't want to give myself the advantage, since this was going to be in total our 50th wins.
Immediately dropped a food on it. If you want an argument with a friend and then later discover
Because there's not that many times that I actually restart a run,
starting over is harder than starting up.
unless it's more of like for doing other
What
stuff,
you're about to go through might be too much.
like testing mouse or something.
I'll be here.
But overall, controls don't seem that bad.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at
I will need to change the positioning of my hand though.
with the game.
Like I said, I play with high sensitivity.
Even your mistakes.
I'm somewhat good. I'm somewhat good. I'm not fast. Not fast at all, Ray.
The author of that game was Jazz.
Like, I'm already messing up. I feel this is gonna be a sub 20 run if I do not stay here for quite a while.
Designers slap them together very quickly and freely.
There we go.
And they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built
And
more
then
for the
push
joy of
up.
building them than is
Then up. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, Ray.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of bound and recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games.
That was a good transition there.
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Come on.
That act of climbing, in the
There.
digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward
Then,
progress is guaranteed. Some
remember
cliffs
the
are
skip.
too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly
Okay, that was a horrible skip.
in danger of falling and losing
Alright, right here. Okay, that was too far.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking,
Yeah, this
standing
might be a
next to the
sub
tree walks the
20.
way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over
Okay.
it, and a lot of people never got past it.
Perfect.
Prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that.
Then over here. Grab it. Nice.
You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking
Ooh.
is real.
Come on.
The obstacles in sexy hiking
Oh no.
and that makes the game unique.
Pogo, grab. Okay, the one that I might have trouble is Orange Hell, because I need to get used to it. I've gotten used to it before, but doing it is easier said than done. And it's gonna take me a few runs to get used to it, so these runs might make me exhausted. Alright. This part, well, we are at Orange Hell.
Felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player.
And then...
Imaginary mountains built themselves from our efforts.
This is not the hard part, but I need to be really careful here. Alright, this part is where it stumps me a bit. That's why. That's why. Get over there. Alright, perfect. What I need to do is pogo. There we go. And then you need to adjust accordingly. Right here. Okay, good. And then grab. And there we go. We are out of Orange Hell. Well, not yet, not yet. The safest spot is once I get over this church. Or the bell tower. There we go. It may look daunting at first, but it's just more about knowing how to control the hammer more than anything. Alright. Grab that. And then it comes with a little jump scare. Grab that. And over there. Thank you, I appreciate it, Ray. Huh? Huh? Perfect. Okay. Now, all this is just now pure instinct. Well, not pure instinct, but just remembering what I tend to do here. Sometimes it's easier to remember, sometimes it's not. That's the fun in it. Okay, this part is kind of finicky, but it can be dealt with. Okay. Not there. It has to be like right here. Right here. Okay. I cannot hit the rock. There we go. Sort of. There. Okay, if that hat wasn't there. Okay, I got the hat good. And then Pogo? Oh man, that was horrible. Horrible Pogo. Surprisingly, I never thought I would be good at such a game. Well, I'm not good, but I'm decent. I remember when this attempt... My first playthrough, this took forever, but now... It just takes a few attempts now to understand how to actually do it. Alright, this one, I could just scooch myself up here. There. Now this one is kind of daunting, but it's not. It's just about playing nice and slow. Such as so. And then over here. Yeah, if I put... Yeah, see? This is why. That is why. But that's fine. And then jump, grab. See? I'm already back to where I previously was.
That's culture too.
That's culture too, Bennet-Body.
But on the off chance that you're playing this,
oh. Okay, don't fall here. We gotta get 8 wins in this stream.
Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated. It's underrated.
It may look like it's golden, but it is not golden yet.
Sweet, juicy fruit.
And then over here, I like to go on the top.
That's not how I feel about it,
and then just do a little nudge. Okay, that was too little of a nudge. That's fine. Right here.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
I think he already talked. Yeah, this is not a good run, but it's okay.
Every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift.
All right, that's good. Then another pogo and grab. One more. Perfect. And then I like to inch myself a little forward so I could grab.
We have the same taste, you and I.
This one,
It's not ambition.
surprisingly, this one didn't take me a while
It's
to,
obdurate mission to taste defeat.
I wasn't scared of this more than
You feel
anything
bad if
else.
you win, so I
Everything
put
else
the
seems
stake in.
more, how should I say that, approachable. This one actually has a simple mechanic. Here we go. And grab that. Now this one, I do not like this part at all. It's too annoying for me. I don't know why. Ba, 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 ba.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot?
Because you need to
Are
find the
you
notches
his hand?
while
the
not
top of the
messing
sound?
yourself up.
I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man.
Yeah, this is why. This is why.
In this here is will, his intent. the
Okay,
embodied
maybe,
resolve
yeah, it's gonna be a
and
sub 20 at most. Ah! I keep pressing a button on instinct. Good. Yeah, the problem about the mountain is, there we go, that's the notch I was looking for. Yeah, you basically want to get in the notch so you could rest yourself on this corner and then slowly grab this. And there. I think the mountain and orange hell are my two parts that I just don't like, as well as the final part. Well, this is like technically second to last final part.
And the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite.
Okay,
house,
come on.
and the lakeside. You've
Oh,
got to
man.
hike.
Gotta move faster.
There's no way left to go but up. For the
Nope.
moment, I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
No! Okay. At least we're not gonna go down the mountain. Surprisingly, there was a run where I messed up space. Yeah, can you imagine that? Messing up space? You know, the one where there's no gravity involved? Yeah, I somehow messed that one up. Okay. No! Okay, so this is gonna be over 10. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. We're in space. All right. Do not want to mess this up a bit. Like gravity, pull me in. Come on. Hi, hi, and hi, hi. Two rays. Hello. Okay, we're going up.
Dedicate this game to you.
All right, come on.
This far.
First run. First run.
I give it to you. All my love.
Let's see. What do we got here? Alright, let's see what the first run is for today. What is my punishment going to be? 12 minutes. Okay, that's not that bad. Since that's 10 to 15, I just need to only do one cringy line from ChatGPT. Let me increase the timer real quick. Not timer, sorry. The count. We are now at win 43. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let me take a look at what I have for ChatGPT. What line does it want me to say? Hey Chat, did you know I can moonwalk? Well, at least I think I can. My neighbors call it the reverse stumble. Nah, that was okay, Chat. GPT, you did your best on that one. You did your best on that one. Alright. Run number 2. But 12 minutes, that's actually pretty good. You did your best there, ChatGPT. Okay. Ooh. Maybe we could get a sub 10. I am feeling quenched.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I
Ooh.
have, or if you left your wallet at home.
But yeah, I tend to play with a high mouse sensitivity.
If you want
What is my DPI right now? I believe it is 2700.
you got your best shirt dry
2700 DPI.
and then immediately
And then you gotta remember that it also has that other thing on this game
return to their original view.
that increases sensitivity as well.
Rather than starting
I think mouse
if you're
acceleration.
not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day,
Over here?
then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Grab. Ooh, I'm feeling my groove right now.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always.
Look at
Even
this
if it's
motion.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002
Over here?
titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time
And
as
then
the father
over
of
here.
B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely.
Oh wow, that
And
was
they're
a horrible
often too
throw.
rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
That was also a
They're built
horrible
more
throw.
for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Gotta bend. There we go.
In a certain
No!
way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
Let's close in.
It's built almost
And then
entirely
dra-
out of found and
What
recycled
is that
parts.
launch?
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has
Okay,
some
that's good.
essential properties that give the game its flavor.
There we
No
go.
amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs
The
are
only
too
skip
severe
that I know
to
how to do.
and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Over here? Over here?
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
If I had to start all
It
over
might take
there,
you an hour to get over
I would
the tree.
be somewhat
You'll
mad,
never
but
pass
it's okay.
it. Prod and you poke at it,
Our
exploring
objective
the
here
limits of
is
your
the
reach,
gold
your
pot.
strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's
Here
a
we
sense
go.
of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are
Alright,
fake.
cool.
You can be completely
And
confident
grab.
in your ability to get through them. Once you have the
There we
correct
go.
method, or the correct equipment, or just by spending enough time. In that sense,
Story time.
every pixelated
I remember
obstacle
when I
is
first saw gameplay of this. I mean, when this came out, what, 2016, 2014? I remember,
that makes the game unique.
I think my first instance of watching this game outside of like other popular streamers was probably know it in T1 Faker. Yeah, he was playing this in between his rank games. And I remember he was on Orange Hell, and I'm messing up Orange Hell right now, that's okay. I was like, wow, this guy is so good at League that he can play getting over it at the same time.
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new
Alright,
obstacle.
I need to make
was my
sure
fault
this
as a
pogo
player
is always
rather
good.
than
1,
as a
2,
builder.
3. Oh my
Imaginary
god,
mountains
such a
build
beautiful
themselves from my
pogo.
efforts to climb them.
That
And
was
it's
such
our
a good
repeated attempts
pogo.
to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Alright, over here. 1, 2,
When you're
3.
building a video game world, you're
Grab
building
that.
ideas.
And fall
And that can be
down.
like
1,
working
2,
with
3.
quicksand cement.
Grab
Mold
that.
your ideas into a certain shape that
And
you play
against
with.
there.
And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that
Then,
point,
ooh,
you
that
can
was
change the
close.
world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Thank you, thank you.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and
Oops.
assembled.
And then
And for the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in the store
I'm gonna be honest. I'm in pretty good form right now. Actually, I am in pretty good form.
Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context.
Yeah,
Once the
I'm
moment
doing
is
pretty
gone,
good
they
right now.
transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Yeah, this game can be sufferable the first attempts.
Over time,
My first
causing
attempt
more
at this
and more
game
effort
took me 8 hours in total,
landfill that we call the internet.
and then it significantly reduced to 43 minutes, and then since then I've been improving my time.
Everything around us is
I've been
cultural
able to
trash.
get
Trash
sub
becomes
10
the
minutes.
The lingua
Only
franca
once.
of the digital age. You could build culture out of trash,
And then,
but only trash culture. B games, B movies,
Over
Be
here?
music, be philosophy.
Oh,
Maybe this is what digital culture
right
is.
here.
A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought
Right
of.
here?
Grand, infinite,
Grab.
and unsorted.
Okay. Need a little
There's
nudge
3D
here.
models of breakfast, Gen X's fan
Oh,
magazines,
okay.
green Shia LaBeouf,
That's okay.
and stuff scenes on Lively.
It's okay.
Facebook's got live
This is gonna probably be a sub 15.
shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups.
This will probably be a sub
failed
15.
chips, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten.
I wasn't expecting to mess up Snow. Well, Snowball is kind of difficult.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds until some newer thing beckons and we hit refresh. And there's years
No.
of persevering, disappearing into the pile. Out of
Surprisingly,
sight,
once you get out of
sight.
Orange Hell, everything else is more of not
In
as
this context,
punishable.
it's tempting to make friendly content.
Because
Gentle, that lets you
with the
churn
right
through
amount of
but not earn.
skill,
Why make something demanding if
it
just gets
is
piled
easy
up
to
in the
conquer.
landfill, filed in with the bland things.
and to get back to where you started previously.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting.
See, look, we're already back at Snowball.
Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off.
Now for this
They
one,
want to burn through it quickly.
I don't want to
Clicks
yeet
of the
myself
feckless.
too
Clicks,
far.
Clicks of the feckless.
It just needs to be a nudge,
That's not you,
like
you're an
this.
acrobat. You could swallow a
And I
baseball.
still mess it up. Darn.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you.
Please don't make me
Because they
do
prefer being fed chewed up food.
That's
That's culture too.
sorry, my nose itches. I don't mind if this is a
But on the off
almost a
chance
20-minute
you're
run.
playing this, what I'm
as
saying
long as
is,
it's not 20 to 30, then
but maybe it doesn't
because I'll have to suffer through squats
What's
and
the feeling
push-ups.
like? Are you stressed?
Uh-oh.
I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated. It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy.
Okay, now now Benefanti's catching up to everything he's been talking about previously.
It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's
Ooh.
licorice.
That was actually a pretty good grab.
It feels like we're closer now.
Yep, now he's caught up with his dialogue. I tend to use that as a timer
Something in you that was
to give me a rough estimate as to where I am in the game.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far.
Okay,
Endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity,
we could go closer.
every setback you've forgiven me is a
There we go.
gift that you've given.
And then one more. This might be a 15-minute run. Just an intuition.
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite.
But yeah,
An obdurate mission to taste
the hammer is basically
You'll feel
an
bad
extension
if
of
you
my arm, and I'm not gonna ride the snake.
for you.
I've only ridden the snake once, and that was intentional. Though I'm surprised people have actually ridden the snake by accident. I can't imagine. It's not even in the way of anything, so how do you even get to the snake by accident? Uh-oh. What? Surprisingly, when I'm on the mountain, I like to imagine Dionys as a booger, and I'm just flicking him across up the mountain like that.
Are you the man in the pot?
Yeah, I'm just flinging him
Are you
across.
the hand? Are you the top of his hand?
Flick and grab,
I think not.
flick and
When your
grab.
hand moves, the hammer may not
What?
nor the man, nor the man's hand.
You know, when you got a booger in your hand, in between your, not in between your fingers, but like on your fingertip, and it's one of those sticky ones, so you have to like flick it with your index finger. Yeah, like look, he's holding on, and like the hammer, yeah, you flick it. That's what I'm doing, I'm flicking him upwards. I'm moving him across the iceberg that is the finger. And then up here. Okay, halfway. Right here? Is that a notch? That's a notch. Fling the booger. Grab him. Ugh. Problem with these notches is they're hard to find. Well, if I knew where they were, like, unfortunately I am not that person who wants to find such data about it. Okay, right here. I need a rest. If I could get a good sweet spot to rest the pot. There we go. Then I just need it carefully. Perfect. Alright. Perfecto. Up here. Grab.
Now, you've conquered the ice cream, the platforms, the church, and the rector.
This one's all about
Factory,
managing your inertia and
side,
continuous motion.
and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment, I'll shut up.
So fling yourself up there, grab that.
Glad you came.
I don't like space just cause it's not random, but it's so slow. Well, in my opinion. Could be both slow and punishing. Got it, and got it. See, this is why. Uh-oh. Did I mess it up? Please. Don't bring me down. Okay, it didn't bring me down. Ah, come on. Where's the next meteorite? We'll just wait. We're gonna fly to another meteorite. I could technically push myself down, but I'm not gonna do that. Why would I want to punish myself like that? Woo!
I dedicate this game to you.
And then right here.
This bar,
And right here. And that should be good enough.
love.
Yeah? Oh, there it is. Oh, that one took quite a while. I think this one was a 15 run. Let's see. Win number 44? Oh wow, that was a 12-minute run as well? That's not that bad. That's pretty good. Alright, win number 44. Alright. Here is the line by ChatGPT. Guess what, chat? I tried to be a baker once, but every time I made a cake, it was so dense, it thought it was a black hole. Sorry, taste buds, you're about to experience a gravitational pull of disappointment. I'm sorry, I don't really understand ChatGPT. That was... God, that was just horrible. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's looking pretty shiny though. Pretty shiny.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Yeah, so when it comes to sub 10, I basically
Day before it was
have to not make
or if you left your wallet at home.
a cringy pickup line. Ah, you got it. You got
You won
it.
some money at the casino.
That'll probably be
Scored
better.
winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dropped,
Well, luckily we have
immediately dropped food on it.
we have 6 more runs
You wanna
left,
argue
so
with a friend,
we should
and
be
then
able to
later
get it.
discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over
Whoop.
is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to
And
stop.
up, grab,
Don't worry.
perfect.
I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy
Grab.
Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. B
Wee,
games are
come
rough
on.
assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
Like, oh
They're built
man.
more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Alright, bend it a bit. At the edge.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect
Close.
embodiment of
Close.
the game. It's built almost entirely out of found
Okay, I
recycled
need to be lower there.
and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is
What
simply
is
to drag
physically
the Sono up the mountain
possible?
with a hammer.
Oh, to play
Climbing,
IRL getting
in
over
world
it.
or in real life, has
I would
certain
assume this guy has a lot of upper body strength.
no amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some lifts are too
Man, I
sheer
messed
or
that
too
up.
slippery,
That's okay.
and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling. And
I want
losing everything.
sub 10 though so I could drink water.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking,
Oh,
you
that was a
stand
good
next to this
one.
dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it,
Oh.
exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over.
Come on.
And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most
Okay.
obstacles in video game worlds are
Still
fake.
mess this
You
up.
can be completely
gonna
confident
mess
in
it
your
up.
ability to get through them
Oh,
once
I
you have the
didn't.
correct
Okay,
method
that's good.
or the correct equipment, or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Come on.
The
Lift
obstacles in
myself
sexy
up.
hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo
Yeah.
intended
This
it.
requires a lot of maneuver. No, not
Frustration is just
maneuverability.
essential to the act
It's just more about like getting used to an
authentic
extension of your
process
body.
building a game about climbing.
Just like how I used to every time we got a new TV or a new
I'd have an idea for a plot,
TV service, I would always get used to the channels. It's
and it would
just
usually turn
muscle
out to
memory
be
at that
unreasonably
point.
hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to
I
get
think
past the
296 on
was my fault as a player rather than as a
DirecTV
builder.
was like Cartoon Network.
Imaginary mountains build
I could be
themselves
wrong,
from our
though.
efforts to climb them.
Probably
And
changed
it's our
since
repeated
then.
attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
The most annoying part.
When you're building a video game world,
Okay, I
you
got
build
this. If I
ideas. And that can be
could
like working with quick
transition. There we
You mold
go.
your ideas into a certain shape that can be played.
Ah, this is why.
And in the
This is
process
why.
of
This is
playing with
why.
them, They begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock.
Alright, we're not gonna talk
At
about
that
that.
point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces.
Oh, no.
And starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of
True.
fabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world.
This one might be
For the most
my
part, that
actual
doesn't happen.
one of my punishable
Because if objects in the
runs.
stores are trash, I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made.
Me
There are a lot of
go over
them.
here.
I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash.
This is
in
gonna
certain
be
contexts.
sub 15.
Things
No,
that
not
need to
sub
be
15.
consumed and used
Definitely a
and once the
probably
moment is
sub
gone,
20
they
run.
transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass
I
by
still
in
can't believe I
seconds.
messed up orange shell there.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this
here,
vast digital
grab.
landfill that we call the internet.
It's okay.
It now
More
vastly
practice for me.
outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
Up
You can
here.
build culture out of trash.
Grab
But only
that.
trash culture. B games, B movies,
Yeah.
B music.
Honestly, I'm surprised I don't really watch TV that much anymore.
Maybe this is what digital
I
culture
don't
is.
know what was
A
the
monstrous
transition
mountain
from
of
shifting
the ash
from
heap of
TV
creativity's
to the
mountain.
internet. Maybe just the
landfill
need for
of everything we
content
ever thought
and
of,
not having to
ran,
suffer through all those ads.
and
Maybe that was the
unsolved.
reason why.
There's 3D models of breakfast.
Oh.
Gen X's
Ooh,
fanfic
that was a
novels,
close
magazines,
recovery.
green screen Shia LaBeouf
We're not gonna do
and
that
stuff
again.
scenes
We're
on
just
live
gonna play it
Facebook's got
carefully.
lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and
I don't
canned shots of
care
Kanye and Taylor
about
Swift mashups,
the punishment.
car
I'll
crash
do them
epic fail
regardless.
GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled.
You know, I saw
muddled,
McRibs being
rotten,
sold at McDonald's.
untitled.
I had it before, but I just wasn't
Everything's
craving
fresh for
it that
about 6
much.
seconds, until some newer thing beckons,
Let's go
and we hit
back
refresh.
here.
And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile.
Grab
out of
this.
style, out of sight.
Alright. The McRibs. The
In this
McRib
context,
sandwich.
It's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle. That lets
That's
you
not
turn
really a
to
McRib, it's more of just like
Why make something demanding? If it just
pork
gets piled
shaped
up
like
in the bin,
ribs.
filed
Well,
in
that's how I
and
see it.
landed.
Yeah, the McDonald's McRibs. Never had that
When
before?
games were new, they wanted a lot.
Ah!
Taunting you, resetting and delaying you, players played stoically.
Gotta.
Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. Quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the fans.
It's an experience, and this
Swallow a
is
baseball bat.
quite the experience for me, which is really quite concerning.
Now I know.
This is
most
gonna be a
likely you're
really
watching this on
punishing
YouTube or
run.
Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too. But on the off chance
two,
you're
three.
playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable. But maybe it doesn't
Gotta
have to be.
adjust appropriately.
What's the feeling like? Are you
There we
serious?
go. Hi, Funk. Welcome, welcome. We are in pursuit of the gold top right now. And it's close.
This sweet juicy fruit.
Perfect.
Inside a bit of peel. That's not
Yeah,
how I
we
feel
got
about
6
it.
more runs to go,
I
and
only
this
want
is the...
It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Yeah, 6 more runs. No! Okay, that could have been much worse. Much worse. It's based off the run time for each of my runs. So if it is what you said, if it takes me 20 to 30 minutes to beat the game, then I do 20 squats and 20 push-ups. It takes me 15 to 20 minutes, 20 squats, and then vice versa for the rest. Luckily, the past 2 runs have been just cringy lines,
Composer and climber.
but this one's
Designer and
definitely gonna be maybe a 20 minutes
But
run,
you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden that chose to continue.
unless I speed up my process right now, which I highly doubt. I'll have to well, I'm not gonna reread them. They're just bad. Like, oh yeah, I think the sandwich I made was a black hole, so you're just gonna end up with a disappointment or something like that. Ha ha ha. Ah, man. ChatGPT, you don't make me laugh. You just make me look at you with disappointment. Oh, that was pretty good. We're gonna do cringy pickup lines. Nah, never gonna happen, Funk. I'm sorry to say this. This is my face. Whether you like it or not, this is my face. This is who I am. And let's go shift over here. And push.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much.
And
Every
push.
wisecrack,
And
every
I missed
misunderstanding.
that.
Every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
That was a horrible punishment right there. Yeah, this might be a I think this is gonna be a over 20-minute run, which is fine. Can always get some cardio in my life. Okay, Pogo? No. Pogo again. Thank you so much for stopping by, Funk. You have a good one. Alright. Ooh, this run is horrible. I do not like this run one bit. It doesn't have to be intense, it just needs to be... Oh god, come on. Oh, that was a good launch though. Okay, got the grab. And going out for a walk is good enough for me. And grab that. Okay. Right here. Launch. And that was horrible. Horrible. Sorry, I get into a state of despair once everything starts falling apart. Or continues to fall apart. Like, it's like, oh, I'm doing this assignment and I've already failed the class, but I just want to see it to the end. No, I haven't really failed a class as of lately or recently. Oh my god, this is horrible. What is wrong with me? It was Orange Hell. That's literally what started this. Run from it, dread from it. All remains the same. There we go. Got it. Then... Okay. Alright, little nudge. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Next up, big nudge. Yeah, that small snowball is what throws me off a lot. Because the rest require big nudges, while the snowball is my kryptonite. Kryptonite? Yeah, kryptonite. Okay, everything else is sort of smooth sailing as long as I do not mess it up horribly. Grab
We
that.
have the same taste, you and I.
See, look at that.
Not ambition.
But this is definitely going to be a
Ambition's
sub
obvious.
20. Or no.
Obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'd feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
Fling. Fling the booger. Fling the booger. Fling the booger.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the
Probably.
man in the pot, Diogenes?
That's okay. Squats
Are
aren't
you his
that bad.
hand? Are you the top of his
Fling the
hammer?
booger.
I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow.
Fling the
Nor
booger.
the man. Nor the man's hand.
Fling the booger.
In this
fling the
his
booger.
will, his intent.
Fling the booger.
He embodied
I'm gonna keep
resolve
saying this until I get to the
of
top,
his-
so you're just gonna hear me say the word booger a lot. Fling the booger. 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 Fling the booger. Oh, do you know what the worst type of booger is? The ones that are so wet and snotty that when you sneeze, it doesn't get out, but instead, for some reason, you breathe through your nose, like you basically snort the booger, and then it gets stuck in your esophagus, and you basically taste your booger, because you know how your esophagus and nasal cavity are just like, you know, technically connected, because they both go to your lungs, and then you basically swallow your booger. I've coughed up a booger once when I was in kindergarten. I remember just wiping it on the pavement. And this was like during recess. I don't really remember much, but I do remember my mouth booger. Fun story time, don't you think? A really disgusting one. Alright, let's finish this run. So I can do my squats.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory.
Up,
The living room,
Up.
and the factory.
up,
The playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside.
up. No!
You've
Oh
lived
god, I don't want to do push-ups.
There's no way left to go but up. And in a moment, I'll shut up. But let me say,
I want to get this run done because it was a horrible run. I messed up on Orange Hell and then Snowball, which basically set me back quite a while. And I'm messing this up a lot as well. This mountain wasn't as infuriating, but I think this one is the most annoying just because you know you are basically there, but you have to conquer this one last obstacle to get everything through, you know? There. And this part, it gets stuck. Alright. Where's my meteorite? That's one.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far.
That's two.
I give it to you with all.
Okay. Let's see how much this is. I think this is a 15 to 20, so 20 Scots, right? It's definitely not a 15-minute one. It's definitely a 20 squats. Oh my god, we were just 1 minute off. Darn. Okay. Squats. Yeah, yes, I said squats, okay? Alright, let's do some squats. Okay, just move this chair a bit. I'm still here, my eyes are just closed. I'm not gonna use the chair as my That's my failsafe, but that you guys can still hear me, right? I'm just making some room. Alright. Alright, here we go. And 1. Ow, my bones cracked. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Ow, my bones! And 6. Ow. And 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. Ow. 17. 18. 19. And 20. I hope you guys didn't hear those bone cracks, because those were insufferable. Alright. 5 more left. 5 more runs. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me breathe a bit. You know, I deserve some water. I don't care. I need some water right now. Okay. Let's do these last 5 runs, shall we? Hi, Michael Hutt. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I just did 20 squats. So I might be a little bit out of breath. But that's not gonna stop me from trying to get a sub 10 in my last 5 runs of this game. Woo.
There's no feeling more intense.
Alright, let's go. Hope you're having a good day, Michael. Alright, up here.
You have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
No!
You want some money at the casino?
Okay, it's fine. If I could get 15 minutes, then all I have to say is a cringy line. Aw, much appreciated, thank you. For the karaoke, it's just gonna be Christmas. And once we get through the Christmas list, maybe I'll do some other songs outside of that. But the initial list is definitely gonna be Christmas songs. Oh my god, I'm still out of breath after those squats, really? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the fine hotel. One in the park as well. And the game is silver rain to fall. I don't know the actual lyrics.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazzo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B
I remember
games
when I had to do Christmas carols. Well, not actually like caroling from street to street, more of school singing.
They're built more for the joy of building
And then,
than as polished products.
ooh, this music.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Hey, much appreciated, Michael. You have a good one. You can always watch the replays too if you're interested, but don't feel forced to. Thank you so much for stopping by. Alright, let's do skip. I think my brain is kind of drained from those squats. All those cracks from my old man bones. Okay. Oh my god, that was the worst slide skip ever.
It might take you an hour to get over that screen. A lot of people never got past it.
I know how to do slide skip, I swear. I'm not a fraud.
Find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be
Okay, this is the marking. There. There we go.
In that sense, every pixelated obstacle is
Oh god, I almost messed it up again.
the obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding. And that makes the
I remember when I used to listen to songs like this,
I'm not sure
a lot. Like back in the early 2010s when dubstep and EDM was like the biggest thing known to man. I mean, they're still big, but like obviously they were more popular. Like the Root Sandstorm.
And it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
And then what was that other song called? Down with the Whistle Blows? No.
Was my fault as a player rather than
Down with the Whistle Blow.
And it's our repeated attempts to reach this summit.
Oh my god, Vocaloid, yes. Miku is still the GOAT.
When you're building a video game world,
Miku is gonna be forever.
and that can be like working with quickset cement.
I love Deco 27's music. I don't know what that new song is though, the one where she keeps saying da-na-na Miku, Miku, Miku. I should listen to that one. I remember Change the World. Oh god, that was a garbage pogo. And then I actually, is Vocaloid related. Me and my friends learned Happy Synthesizer. And that song still slaps. I liked Miku, I liked Luca. I didn't really like the male characters. I'd say, like, if I'm gonna listen to Lin and Ren, they have to be together. The latest one, da-na-na Miku, Miku, Maiku. I should definitely give that a listen. Obviously, I don't think I could do Vocaloid songs for covers, but I would love to, as long as it's, because I don't think they don't have a deep voice Vocaloid synthesizer. Maybe Kaito, but I don't know. I think they should have another. They need some more males in the Vocaloid scene. No! Oh my god! Can't just have two of the boys. You might as well equalize it. Like, sure, give the attention more to the girls. Oh my god, that was so close.
Discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled.
Why am I dropping frames? Why am I dropping frames? Okay, that's fine. I don't know why I'm suddenly dropping frames on this end.
Until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into
But we should be fine.
Style, out of sight.
I think ChatGPT logged me off.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland?
Alright. I remember Change the World, and that was like basically Google's collaboration with Miku. Oh, remember the Miku Toyota commercials? That was something. I remember that. That was freaky. And then I remember when I was trying to understand what Vocaloid was, my friend says like, oh, it's an anime. I was like, no, it's not an anime. If there was an anime, where is the anime series? And then I had to basically explain to him, I did my research. It's called Miku because it's a voice that they use to make songs. No, come on.
What's the feeling like?
Okay.
I guess you don't hate it.
I'm not stressed, Bennet-San.
It's underrated. An orange is
Kaito Dr. Funk Beat. Nah. Like I said, I don't really pay attention that much to the male Vocaloids. It was always Miku and Luca.
It's licorice.
I forgot, is Gumi an official
It
Vocaloid?
feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you.
Because I remember listening to Gumi as
chose to
well.
continue.
Alright. Don't mess up. Alright, just don't mess up the snowball. If I don't mess up the snowball, we should be fine. Snowball is gonna be my kryptonite for this run.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack.
Okay,
every
that was
insensitivity,
too
every
hasty.
setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
Okay, that was a good save. Then I could just rest my body somewhere, like right here. There, and then pogo. And I need to do 2 more pogos, but you get the idea. Just gotta get a good positioning and grab. Oh my god, no, I messed it up.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. A real.
It's fine. I can recover. It just sucks that that was a lot of good progress. I mean, this is probably gonna be another 20 squats, I'm gonna be honest. Right here. Pogo. Surprisingly, I think this one is, like, this is the most random one out of all of them. Like, there is a solution, but there is a easier way to do this one. I just don't, I don't focus on it a lot just because I only know my way. Some people like to go on the top rock. I think it's not good enough. This is gonna be what? The 6th run? Ah, man. No, not 6 runs, sorry. 4th run. 4th run. No. Not even 4th run. This can't be the 3rd run, is it? No, this is the 4th run. Okay. Pogo up here. Grab that. And then I fall. Pogo. Grab. Launch and then grab. Launch and then grab. Okay. Fling. Grab. Come on, I want to make this the shiniest golden pot ever. I can't mess this up. Well, I can. Oh man. I can see myself now struggling to do 20... 2020... No! Okay, this looks like this is gonna be another 20 squat run. Darn. Kind of sad about that, but that's okay. Right. Here. Now I'm playing it safe because I think I've just been moving way too fast for this. My arm is getting stiff even though it's high sensitivity. Okay, right here. That was a good one. Just can't mess this up now. Alright. There. Alright, one more. Okay, get closer. This is good enough. Alright, good. Alright. Let me shake my arm a bit. And then grab the
We
bucket.
have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite.
And then
An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in.
okay, that one was a horrible one. I don't know why I messed up there. My pot got stuck on the bucket, so it prevented me from actually launching myself properly like this. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, so that's how. I remember GLaDOS. Should definitely play Portal. if my brain is willing to tolerate it. Alright, let us grab this. Alright. Ooh, I like this tune though. Alright. And mountain. Flick the booger. Grab the booger, that's right. Flick the booger. Flick the booger. Flick the booger. Flick the booger. Grab this, flick
Have
the
you
booger.
thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes?
Flick the booger.
Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow. Nor the man, nor the man's hand.
Getting those notches is so
His
annoying.
intent, the embodied resolve.
Like that right
of his
there.
uphill ascent.
Why? Why do this to me? Okay, there's a notch. Now I just need it carefully. If I could grab this. Yes. And there we go. Alright. Run form.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room, and the factory,
There.
the ground, construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike.
And then
There's no way left to go.
full
but up.
sail.
In a moment, I'll shut up.
Uh-oh.
Let me say, I'm glad you came.
Come on. Come on. Eh.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far.
Slow.
Give it to you. with
Just
all
adjust slowly and then launch. Okay. Maybe this will be sub 15. I could be wrong though. This could just be 20 squats. Ah, man. It was so close too. Alright, 20 more squats. Okay. Here we go. 1, ow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, man. It was so close. Alright, let's go. Run number 47. I want to get... I don't want to do squats or push-up. On the bright side, I didn't do horrible to the point at which I had to do one. Or both.
As I have. Or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, and not flat. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned
Alright.
for a wedding, and then immediately dropped the food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they
Just gotta get my... After all these attempts, I think I'm good.
Ready for that? Like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away
Oops.
and come back.
Spoke too soon. Yeah, but should be fine.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop with the game.
I remember when I first saw Chimney,
Even your mistakes.
it was so annoying just to understand what you're supposed to do in this part.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 called Sexy Hiking. The author of that game is Jazzor, a mysterious Czech designer who is known at the time as the father of B games.
There we go. And grab
Games
that.
are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
Just like
They're
that.
built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way,
Though I do like when I float and am able to grab stuff.
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games.
Detroit Rock City. Don't really watch that much stuff. Never heard of it.
That act of climbing.
Is it a one of those? Is it an animated show?
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some clips.
Comedy Central something?
And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling.
Alright, let's launch ourselves. That was not that bad.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing
Then
next to this dead
let's
tree
bend our
that blocks
arms.
the way to the entire rest of the game.
Can't believe I messed
It
that
might
up.
take you an hour to get over that tree. And a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you
So
poke
close,
at it,
so
exploring the limits
close.
of your reach and your strength,
Alright.
trying to find a way up and over.
Perfect.
And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video games
And
are
there we
fatal.
go.
You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method, or the correct equipment, or just by spending enough
Right here,
In that
and...
sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy
Ah.
Hiking is real.
Okay, well, we're making good progress.
The obstacles in Sexy
This
Hiking
could honestly still be a sub 10, depending on how I handle everything else.
The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game.
We go to a concert to see Kiss. It's funny though.
Funny thing happened to me as I was building.
Sounds like a movie.
I'd have an idea for a new obstacle,
Sounds like a good concept though.
and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
Kiss, oh my god.
But I couldn't bring myself. to
I
do it.
wanna rock
It already
and
felt
roll
like my
all
inability to get
night.
past the new obstacle.
And that's the only
It's my fault
song
as a
I know.
player, rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Okay, I could do this.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
Oh my god.
You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to
How did I
harden
mess
and
that
set
up?
until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world.
That
Not
was
without breaking it into
horrible.
pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
I guess I'm doing 20 Scots again.
Predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store,
Ha 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 ha.
and for the most part,
No ho ho.
because the objects in the stores are trash.
Okay,
I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are.
but we're getting golden pot
I mean they're
today.
trash in the way that food becomes trash.
Even
when
if it
consumed.
requires me doing all those
Things
squats.
are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology,
Got it.
those moments pass by in seconds.
Launch myself up. Launch myself up.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuge into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now
We're gonna
vastly
get it. We're gonna get
outnumbers
it.
and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused.
Oh, I gotta set up
Everything
for
around us
tomorrow's
is
stream
ultra
after
trash.
this.
Trash becomes the new
Hopefully
media,
I'm not too
the
tired.
lingua franca of the digital age.
But it should be that
The
bad.
culture out of trash.
Because
But
it's
only
gonna be
trash
tier
novels,
list where
B
I'm
games,
gonna rank
B
all the
movies,
games that I've
B
played,
music,
including
B
getting over it, oh god.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the
Okay.
ash heap of creativity's power. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it.
What was
Grand,
that?
Infinite and unsorted.
No!
There's 3D models of breakfast.
Oh, but
Gen
it's
X's
my
fanfic
1
novels,
year
scam
anniversary. I
magazines,
got it.
screen
I gotta do
Shia
this.
LaBeouf, banned stuff scenes on Live League. Facebook's
And
got
then there's
lifelike
other
bots
stuff
with
that I have
unlimited
to do
adverts and
for
candid
the
shots of
actual
Kanye and Taylor Swift
anniversary.
mashups, car crash epic
I still
failed
can't
ships,
believe. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be.
discussions
As
of
long as I
regrets,
don't do
discarded,
horrible
forgotten,
in this run.
unrecycled.
But it's looking like I'm gonna do another 20 squats.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds until some newer thing.
It's
bends,
fine.
and we hit refresh, and there's years
It's
of
not that
persevering
intense.
disappearing into the pile, out of style.
It's more about you have to deal with it. Or no, not have to deal with it. You just gotta make sure you do
In
it,
this
you know?
context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets
Okay.
piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
I think the squats are finally kicking my butt.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting,
Okay,
delaying
right
you.
here.
Players played stoically.
That was
Now everyone's
horrible.
turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle.
Alright,
some
good.
tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could
Could swallow a
bat.
baseball bat.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Once I get through this, I'm gonna have to adjust my
But on the
mouse
off
and
chance that you're playing
keyboard.
this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable.
There we
But
go.
maybe it doesn't have to be approachable.
Can't imagine this game
What's the
taking
feeling?
such a long time to beat.
Stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far, feeling frustrated. It's underrated.
Just because the run itself isn't that long.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's
Right.
licorice. It feels like we're closer now.
Aw,
Composer
man.
and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
The hat! If the hat wasn't there. Alright. Well, we're almost done with this run. So, not the worst. Just gotta play nice and methodically, nice and carefully. Needed to extend there. I was too short of a grip.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every
Okay.
wisecrack, every insensitivity,
Perfect.
every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
Alright, and... We're all in this. I do not like High School Musical. I'm gonna be honest, so unrealistic of a movie. I get it, it's non-fiction, but still. A high school? No one in their right mind would be in a musical.
We have the same taste.
Just imagine you're just a regular kid that goes to that high school, and then random people just start singing and dancing, and you have an algebra test due next period.
So I put this snake
Not
in
due, but you're gonna take an algebra test next period. I would be really mad if everyone, including the librarian, is singing and dancing when all I want to know is some reference materials. Like, ma'am, I have a test next class, next period. Can you please just help me find the books that I need? La-di-da-di-da. Sorry, we gotta sing about trying to get into a program right now. But ma'am, if I don't pass... Hairspray is different though. That one actually has a focus on like it actually has a reason for the singing and dancing, which is entertainment.
You are in this.
In High School Musical, it doesn't really talk much about it.
I use a hand. I use the
I
top
mean-
of his hammer. I think not.
I just feel as though it's just too random for a high school to have it.
Nor the
Hairspray, it's different.
In this here is will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
That was horrible. Yeah, in High School Musical, there's just no purpose, whereas for in Hairspray, the main character, she wanted to what? Get into the entertainment TV show or something? So at least the singing and dancing served a purpose there, but everywhere else it just does not make sense. How did I mess up that notch? Okay. Right here. So I messed this up. I'm messing it up. Okay, got it. There we go. there was one thing that I always watched on YouTube was that one clip of just like High School Musical but without the music, and you just hear the most realistic sounds like the sneakers squeaking, them just banging on the appliances. It's great. That I want to watch. I'm just saying, I think it would be a better movie if it was just that.
You've learned to hike.
Hoodwinked? Okay, Hoodwinked was a that's a totally different movie.
But let me say,
I don't even know who even made that movie. Was it DreamWorks? Is that a DreamWorks movie? I don't even remember such a movie. Like, was that made by DreamWorks? That couldn't have been made by DreamWorks, right?
I dedicate this.
That was such a fever dream of a movie.
Came this far.
No, that could it.
Give it to you.
There's no way. That was made by DreamWorks? That's crazy. Why did they do Hoodwinked when they already had Shrek? That does not make any sense. Alright. Hey! That was not the worst. Alright. Let's see. Can you give me one cheesy pickup line? Alright, here we go. Let me turn off the music for this. Are you a magician? Because whenever I look at you, everyone else disappears. And by everyone else, I mean my common sense. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Hi, Levy. Welcome, welcome. We just went through run 47. We are 3 runs away from getting the golden pot. Let's go. Getting used to it, getting used to the run. Though it wasn't my it wasn't my best run, but luckily I was only had to say a cheesy pickup line.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Come on. If I could get sub 10, that'd be a nice resting period.
Spending an hour in the canoe. If you won some money at the casino, you can put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry,
That's called a rest, Ray.
immediately dropped food on.
If you had,
If you want an argument,
if I,
and then later
would you?
discovered
Isn't that a song?
to their original view.
If I said I liked your body now, would you hold it against me? Cause you make me feel like paradise.
Feel free to go away and come back.
I forgot who sang that song. I honestly forgot.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip.
2000 songs were
I'll understand if you
weird.
take a break.
Well, no, they weren't weird.
Just find a
They were
safe
always a
place to
bop.
quit the game. Don't
No,
worry,
I'm
I'll save your progress, always.
one for some reason. This once I remember during like, since we're talking about singers and music,
Came out in 2002.
it's by the
60 hikes.
Warner Brothers. What?
The author of that game was
That's a
Jessel, and the
Warner
studios
Brothers?
checked this
You
out.
you mean the people that make movies?
B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects.
Bellamy. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, you mean the people who make who produce Looney Tunes and all that? I was really confused. But since we're talking about music, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really like to search music intentionally. I just listen to whatever's on the radio, so it might be like Bruno Mars or whatever's popular at that time. I remember since we are near the end of 2023, which went by so freaking fast, I remember one of the New Year's Eve ones, they had they had a singer perform. I don't know, for some reason she just made an impression just because I liked her voice and the way she looked. You might know her.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking,
Halsey.
standing next to this dead tree that blocks the
I mean, her
way
voice is not
to the game.
grand by any
It might
means,
take you an
but
hour to get
it has a
past it.
pleasant
A
tune
lot of
to
people
it.
never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring
Cause
the
when
limits
the
of your
light
reach, you know,
shines, take it
trying to
time
find a way
to
up and over. And there's a sense
start.
of
Sorry,
truth in
I
that
can't do a
lack of
Halsey voice.
Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy High.
Speaking of which, oh well, I don't even listen to. I used to always I used to. Sorry, no. Okay, let me recollect my thoughts. I used to always change my card for the radio station for Christmas, but I stopped doing that a lot. I don't know. I was just like, yay, it's Christmas, woo! I don't want to listen to Halle Berry. Or is it Mariah Carey? Yeah, Mariah Carey. Sorry, that was a movie actor. I don't want to hear all I want for Christmas.
Rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb, and it's our repeated attempts.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents. I am stuck on the toilet seat.
You mold your ideas into a certain shape.
No!
And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're.
I am stuck.
And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Oh my god.
For years now, people have been predicting
Okay, I'm good, I'm
games
good.
would soon be made out of prefabricated
This has only happened twice, and this is the second time it's happened.
For the most part, that hasn't happened because the objects in the stores are trash.
It is the most annoying thing ever.
Although a lot of them are. I mean, they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context.
I gotta
Once a
conquer
moment is
Orange
gone,
Hell.
they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Oh god, I could have messed it up there.
More and more refuse into this vast digital landfill.
Got
we
it.
call the internet. It now vastly
And down here.
outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and
I remember I saw someone who did this super slowly. I was really impressed by that, but at the same time I was like, I do not have the patience to do that. I need a specific style to go my way.
B movies, B music,
Like that, yeah. Ooh.
Maybe this is what digital
You
culture is.
are.
A monstrous
Ooh, I might want to
mountain
do that
of
one
passion,
song
creativity's fountain,
from
a landfill
Backstreet
with
Boys.
everything we ever thought
You
of,
are
grand.
my fire. No! The one
There's 3D models of breakfast.
desire.
Scan magazines, green screen
When-
and stuff scenes on Live League.
Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
With unrated
When
adverts,
I
candid shots of
say
Kanye and Taylor Swift
I
mashups, car crash epic
want
fail
it
jits,
that
Russian dash cam
way.
bids, discussions of McRibs, discarded.
Alright, I am
forgotten,
sorry I've been singing a
unrecycled,
lot. I apologize.
right.
I'm not even in the Christmas spirit. It's just I think it's just the adrenaline of being so
Everything's
close to
fresh
reaching
for
a
about
golden
6
pot.
seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering.
You'll hear it during the
disappearing into
karaoke
pile, out
on
of sight,
Saturday.
Out of sight. In this context,
You
it's tempting to
are-
make friendly content.
Don't
It's gentle,
wanna
that lets you churn through it, but not
Okay.
burn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the
There
landfill?
is a cover of a song that I really want to do, but I think I have. It's one of those songs where it's just like, I have to actually
When games
practice
were new,
and
they
memorize the
wanted a
lyrics.
lot. Daunting.
If I actually ever want to do covers in the future.
Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless.
And the hat
That's
is over
why you're
there.
an acrobat.
You could swallow a baseball bat.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a
Closer.
baby bird being fed chewed up food.
That's culture too. An orange.
But on the off chance that
Oh.
you're playing this,
They didn't say
saying is,
orange.
trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling?
Okay, that was
Are
actually
you
pretty good.
stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated. It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want a bit of
Alright, hey!
it's
We're actually,
it's licorice.
This is actually a pretty good time right now.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user.
Uh-oh.
You could have refused, but
Okay.
you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
That was actually pretty smooth.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much.
Alright,
Every wisecrack, every insensitivity.
let's
every
fling ourselves like a
setback
booger
you've
up
given
here.
me is a
Booger?
gift that you've given me.
No, so close.
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. And
Notice
of
how
your
the hammer
ambition
is
to taste
trying
defeat.
to do,
You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
notice how the hammer is trying to find the notch, but it can't. Like that one, like that one. There's no notch there. No notch there, there's the notch.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow.
Come
You're
on.
the man.
There we go, that's a good notch.
In this hero's
There's the
will,
notch.
his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
Oh god. I messed that one up. Okay. Calm down. Alright, got the notch. Just need to slowly rotate. Go and lower myself. Yeah, this part is so scary just because if I don't do it correctly, then I can mess it up. Alright there. Santana. What's Santana? Never heard of that before.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the
Up.
rectory,
Grab.
the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside.
Can
You've
grab
got to
that.
hike.
There.
There's no way left
There
to
we go.
In a moment, I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
I'm stuck. Alright. Move me up. So I can fling myself upward. And ba-bam! Next one.
I dedicate this game to you,
Ba-bam!
the one who came this far.
Okay, over here.
I give it to you.
I think this might be a cheesy line. Come on. Eh? Did we get it already? Uh-oh, it's bringing me down. That's not good. It's bringing me down. Hurry up, buddy. This might be... What would I consider this? Okay, it's gonna bring me down again. Get ready for the biggest pogo of your life. And up. There we go. Let's see. Ah, so close to a sub 10. Alright, yeah. Another pickup line. Let's see what we got. And let's pause the music. Another cheesy pickup line, please. Are you a camera? Because every time I see you, I smile. And then I realize I'm on Candid Crush camera. That's okay. That was okay. That was alright. Alright. 2 more runs left. Wow. We're actually breezing through this pretty fast. Is it 2 more runs? Yes, because we got 49 and then 50. Yeah. Alright. Last 2 runs. And then it'll be finally in its gold glory. It's looking pretty gold though.
There's no feeling something more intense.
That was really close to being a sub 10 though.
If you deleted
I don't know where I messed up, but I'll figure it out.
as I have. Or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
Just need to be
If you
faster.
want some money at the casino,
Oh, that coffee actually messed me up. Or that tumbler.
if you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might
Okay.
be too much.
Oh, now I remember why. Wasn't it because my hammer got stuck? I think it was because my hammer got stuck.
Alright.
Oh my god, what is going on here?
I'll understand if you have to take a break at
There.
any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress.
Come on.
Always. Even your mistakes.
Ooh, close.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sex.
Launch myself up here.
The author of that game was Jazua, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects.
Alright.
Designers slap them together very quickly and
I'm really curious as to Bennet-Body's next game is.
They're built more for the joy of
Because
building
is it gonna be as tough as Hey, no problem, Levi. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you had a fun stream. I hope you had a good time, alright? Could always watch the replay, but not gonna force you to watch it, alright?
And it's one of the most
You have a good
unusual and
one.
unfriendly games of its time. In it,
Two
your task is
more
simply to
left.
climb yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life,
Ah!
has essential properties that give the game its flavor.
That was not a scream.
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the
Alright,
player is
up,
constantly,
grab, up,
unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway,
Alright,
when you
don't be
start
hasty.
sexy hiking, you're standing next to this
Just
dead tree that
move,
blocks the way to the
move at your
entire
own
rest of the game.
pace.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength. to
Okay,
find a
good
way up and
skip.
over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
There we go.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
Not gonna lie, I think I could always listen to Benefati say, just give me a lecture on any subject, and I would love to listen to him.
Building a game about climbing.
Or maybe I should make my own
Funny
iteration
thing happened to me as I was
for
building this.
getting over it.
I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it.
Okay,
and it
that
would
was
usually
pretty
turn out to be
horrible.
unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easy.
Surprisingly, the
It already
recovery for
felt
that
like my
wasn't that
inability to
bad.
get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains
That was
build
not a bad
themselves
mess
in
up.
their efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to
Nar.
reach the summit
I've
that
never
makes
heard
the
a,
real.
Isn't that a Australian slang?
When you're building a video game world, you're building
How they
life
say
skills.
no?
And that can be like working with quickset cement.
I've
You mold your
never
ideas
heard
into a
one
certain
say
shape
that
like
before.
you've played with. And in the process of playing with them,
Nar.
they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh
Alright,
with new
let's
ideas.
go down here. Alright, let's not mess this up again.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of
Perfect.
prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world.
I almost messed it
For
up
the most part, that
again.
hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the
Ah, Niji
Things are made to be
Sanji.
consumed and used in a certain context.
I'm a fan of who do I like on Niji Sanji?
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Maybe Pomu? Think Celine.
Over time,
Celine?
we've poured more and
Celine
more
Dion.
resources
No! No, 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 no,
in
no,
our
no.
vastly outnumbers
Ooh.
and outweighs the things that are fresh.
Okay, that was close.
When everything
Hey,
around
I'm
us
glad
is
I.
trash becomes the
I'm
new
glad
medium,
I.
the lingua franca
I'm sorry,
of the digital age.
I am mumbling through my words.
But only trash culture. Be
I like seeing Hololive / Niji Sanji fans be viewers of mine. That means I'm getting somewhere.
Maybe this is what digital
I mean,
culture is. A monstrous mountain
just imagine spelling I'm sorry.
landfill with
I know
everything we ever
her
thought
name
of.
is Selin.
Grand,
Salad, whatever.
and unsorted.
And Selin, no. Okay, I'm sorry, Nichi-sanji. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say anything like that. But no, it's nice to see how Live and Nichi-sanji fans be viewers of mine. That honestly that gives me that raises my self-esteem a lot as a VTuber / content creator. So thank you for that, Ray.
Everything's fresh for about 6
Okay.
seconds until some
Pogo.
new thing
Ooh,
beckons.
that was a good
Fresh.
pogo.
And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the
One day,
pile,
I hope to at least get a community as big as them. No!
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content. Gentle,
No, wait. Ooh, oh my god. There we go, 1, 2, 3.
They wanted a lot from you.
Okay, good. Ooh.
Delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that.
Yeah,
They want to burn through it quickly.
I'll be honest,
Tricks
I
for the
mean,
fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless.
you would assume, well, I would assume you
could
got,
swallow a baseball.
I don't think it's a no-brainer, but I do attempt to try to get myself into one of those corporations, Niji-sanji or Hololive.
Baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's
I don't know if I'm capable, but that's why I continue being a VTuber, because I want to improve myself, you know? And get awesome fans such as you guys.
But maybe it doesn't have to be approachable.
But I gotta grow. Gotta continue growing until I feel like I'm satisfied.
Feeling frustrated.
I don't know, that's just the type of person I am. I won't feel satisfied unless I get my own validation. Yeah, yeah.
Locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about
Ooh.
a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's
Alright.
grapefruit. It's
Got
licorice.
it? Nice.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user.
Oh,
You could have
actually,
but you didn't.
you probably know this clip then if you're a fan of Luca. Have you seen that one clip of, I think it was Pomu, Luca, and then I think it was one other member, and they just basically got demolished by one viewer, and they were basically playing, I think, Gang Beasts, you know, the one that looks where it feels like Fall Guys, except it's all fisticuffs. Hi, Informative TV, welcome. I remember seeing that and I was like, I want to be that type of person to be the dark horse that no one expects.
Every wisecrack.
Ooh, that was so
Every setback you've
close.
forgiven me is a kingly gift.
Alright, got it. That was too close for comfort. That would have set me back a bit if I didn't make it. Call of Duty. Oh my god, I haven't played Call of Duty since World at War. And Black Ops. And I played those on the Wii, man. I'm sorry, I'm not
We
that
have
good
the
of an
same
FPS
taste,
player.
you
I
and
do
I.
want to get better though.
It's not ambition.
If
It's ambition's opposite. An
no, it's
obdurate
okay,
mission
it's
to
okay.
taste defeat.
It's a famous clip.
You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in.
But it's pretty good. It's a pretty good clip. If the demand for it is high, I'll definitely play COD in the future. I do want to get better at FPS though, so maybe I do want to play maybe Valorant or Apex. I have been playing Fortnite, but I know Fortnite's not the best FPS, but it was really casual.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the party?
This is actually, I'm gonna be honest, this is a pretty good run.
Are you the top of his hammer?
Games, so I play Getting
Where your
Over
hand
It.
moves, the hammer may
Sometimes I
not
play
fall.
League. I
Nor
love
the
fighting games.
Nor the
And I love my
man's hand.
RPGs.
In this here is will.
As well as my roguelikes such as
embodied
Hades.
resolve in his uphill
What
ascent.
else was there? Sorry, I can't really think of that many on top of my head. I do try to explore my horizons.
You've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church.
Yeah. I do want to get better at FPS though. I think that is my weakest area so far.
Granite rocks and the lakeside.
Alright, come on.
You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up.
Ah, Bettle! Oh my god, he is... I love Bettle, I'm gonna be honest. He is hilarious. I love his voice... I love his improv with his with Bettle too.
The one who came
There,
this far.
you remember the hey, I'm over here. Hey, what are you doing? Xbox One. Oh my god, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't know, Bettle 1 and Bettle 2, they're just too hilarious. Like, hey, I got ammo. Give it to me. Here. Hey, what are you doing? I'm sorry to hear that, Informative TV. Hey, 49! And another pickup line. Alright, let me pause the music because I'm gonna... Well, not pause, mute the music. Oh, we could just minimize it. Alright. ChatGPT, give me another cheesy pick up line. Is your name Wi-Fi? Because I'm feeling a connection, and I'd love to take you out of the friend zone. Actually, I think that's kind of smooth. You know what? Just because we are on the final run, I'll ask for another one. Are you a parking ticket? Because you got fine written all over you. And by fine, I mean fantastic, inspiring, nice, and enchanting. Yeah, hopefully they are... Hopefully they're doing better, you know? It looks like they left on good terms, so... That's what matters, you know? Face reveal? Sorry. This is my face, man. Face reveal, this is my face. At most, this is all you get. Bye-bye. As well as sparkling eyes. Alright, put it back on. Alright, let's do the last final run to get a complete golden pump. Yeah, this is how I look, man.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. You deleted your homework.
Yeah, I recommend not to talking about their past lives, just because, you know, even though I'm not part of cover, that's just more about privacy for the talents, you know? Hope you can understand. I'm from another universe, really? What universe do you think I'm from? The anime universe where everything's all kawaii with Super Saiyans and whatnot? Nah. Honestly, I think I'm one of the normal ones from my universe. Whereas everyone else is like dragons and FBI agents, I'm just a guy who runs a PC cafe.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point.
Final run to get the golden pot.
Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking.
Yeah, I'm like,
The author of that
I'll be
game
honest, I'm kind of like the side character in my universe. I'm sorry. I'm not the antagonist, I'm not the villain. No, I'm the guy who just basically says, "Ah, yes, what are you buying? What are you selling?"
They're built more for the joy of
I'm the one, if you press A bunch of times, I'm just gonna say the same lines over and over.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of bound and recycled parts. And it's one of the
I was
most
always
unusual
kind of
and friendly games of its type.
self-conscious about that,
In
feeling
it,
like I have
simply
NPC
drive
vibes.
yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life,
Exactly.
give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery.
You know, this already looks golden, but what matters is the Steam achievement. Oh, that could have
You're
reached.
standing next to this dead
Alright.
tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree.
Alright, I think I'm gonna focus for this last run.
And you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach.
Because I wanna see if we could get sub 10.
And there's a sense of truth in that.
So I apologize if I'm being silent for this last run.
Video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game.
Advice, just start... the best thing to do for you would be to just start doing it. You don't really need any setup or anything, you just need to start making content. Even if it's the most simplistic idea, just try.
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easy.
It's all about learning experience, unfortunately.
Was my fault as a player
Since
rather than as a builder.
technically,
Imaginary mountains built
later this week it's gonna be my 1 year since I've been doing
without
this.
repeated attempts to reach the
And I'm
summit
still learning,
that
I'm
turns
gonna be
the
honest.
into something.
I haven't perfected my content creation,
When you're building a video game world, you're building with
and I almost messed up there.
And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with.
You would need,
And in the process of
like,
playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable.
I don't play iPad games that
At
much.
point, you can't change the world.
Ooh, this is looking not good of a run, but that's fine. It's the last run.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated
Oh,
objects,
that was
bought in
pretty
a
bad.
store and assembled into a world.
You need
For the most part, that hasn't
you need to
happened.
search up apps to
Because objects in the
capture
stores are
your
trash.
iPad so you could
I
screen
don't
share
mean
it,
they
you know?
look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are.
And then you could also do commentary.
Food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed.
Alright,
and
need a
used
pogo
as
right
services.
here.
And once the moment is gone, they transform.
Pogo!
In the context of
Yeah, if you're able to
technology,
screen
those moments
capture
are
your
possible.
iPad games, then you should be able to stream it
Over time,
on whatever
put
platform
more
you
and
want
more
to do.
revenues into this vast digital landfill.
Though I think YouTube is gonna be
Now
tough,
vastly
is a
outnumbers
bigger
and outweighs the
is a bigger challenge.
tainted enemy.
If you want something more
Around us,
casual,
cultural
probably go to
trash
Twitch.
becomes the new medium. The lingua
I think you would have a better reach on Twitch than on YouTube.
build culture out of trash.
But that's just my opinion.
B games, B movies.
Not just because everyone goes to Twitch, you know?
Maybe this
Oh, Mo!
a monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap. the
How did I mess that up?
A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast. Gen X's fanfic.
This is the worst run ever. Well, not the worst. Could be better.
Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and
Maybe in the future. Maybe.
mashups, car crash epic fails,
First get some experience in, okay?
discussions of McRibs,
Learn what you
discarded,
want to focus on before
unrecycled,
jumping to collabs. Even I haven't collabed with anyone yet.
everything's fresh for about 6 seconds.
Oh,
until something
God.
beckons, and we
Yeah,
keep it fresh.
remember, it's not a guarantee,
Years
but
of
just
persevering, disappearing
focus
into
on
the pile, out of
on
sight,
getting used to
out of
being a
sight.
content creator before you start thinking about collabs. It's
In this
it's not
context,
about
positivity
getting
and
collabs. It's about finding the right people, you know.
churned through it, but not earned. Why make something demanding? If
Like I
it's getting
said,
piled up
it's all
in the
about
van,
finding the right people
filed
first.
in with the bland things.
Because just
When games were new, they wanted a lot.
you don't want to just approach a
Daunting,
stranger. Yeah,
taunting,
exactly.
resetting and delaying.
So get your footing in,
Players
and
played
then
stoically.
maybe in
Now
the future,
everyone's turned off
maybe.
by that.
It's not a
They wanna
guarantee
burn through
though.
it quickly. A quick fix for the fix.
It's like I said,
Tricks,
all the stuff
fixes.
that I tend to do is mostly
That's
just
not
planned
you, you're
out
an acrobat.
beforehand.
You could swallow a baseball bat. Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some
That's why when you see like
like a baby bird being fed
indies
sugar.
can collab a
That's culture
lot.
too.
No, unfortunately, sorry.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable.
Jay from Cub
Are you
Scouts for
stressed?
inspiration.
I guess you don't hate it.
Hmm.
This bar, feeling frustrated. It's underrated.
Alright, let me grab this. Okay.
An orange.
This might be a 20 squad run, but that's fine.
That's not how I feel about a challenge.
Alright, I can't believe I'm messing up here on the church.
It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Unless I speed up this process right here, but I don't wanna. Okay.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and client. Designer
It
and
depends. I'll be honest, informative TV. I tend to be focused on myself before I think about collabing with others. I have to talk to them first and see if we mesh well. Unfortunately, collabs are like a dating app. You won't know unless you talk to them, you know? But I appreciate the connection. Ooh, okay, so this is obviously we are not gonna get sub 10 on this run. I'll do one more run after we get the golden pot. Just because I want to see if I could get... Plus, I just want to see if I could get a sub 10 seriously. And then, obviously, celebrate getting a golden pot.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far.
So you go over
Endured
here,
this much.
and then I
Every
just do
wise
a
man,
slight
every insensitivity,
shift.
every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given.
Launch myself up there. This one, I would say, outside of... Yeah, this is the most punching.
Lost a lot of progress.
Like I said, I'm from another universe, man.
Real punch in the gut.
I just own a PC cafe. At most, you can tell I'm from the US. Not gonna give out my details that easily, though. Alright. Got that. Got that. Perfecto. And okay.
No.
Good grab. Don't mess this up. Right there. Launch myself. Grab this. Down there. Launch myself. And grab that. Alright. We are almost near the end of getting 50. Oops. Almost messed up bucket there.
We have the same taste, you and I.
Ooh.
It's not ambition.
Good grab.
Ambition's opposite.
This looks
An
like
obdurate
a
mission to taste
15...
defeat.
15,
You'll feel
20.
bad if
I
you
might.
win,
This might be a
so I'll
squat
put the snake in
run.
for you.
Might be. So originally, currently right now, everyone, since my name is Sayonara Rayn, I decided to call my community Sonos, you know, just simple Sonos. No name significance, but that might change in the
thought about
future
you,
for
Ari?
some reason,
Are you the
maybe.
man in the
Who
pot?
knows? I
Dialogue
mean,
it
it's
is.
cute. I think it's
Are you his
cute.
hand? Are you the top of his hammer?
There's not that many people who go by the
Where your
name
hand
Sono,
moves, the hammer
Rayn.
may not follow.
Yeah.
Nor the man.
I think of the
man's hand.
cronies. Well, I am a
In this
crony.
his will, his
I am a
intent,
crony, I am a
the embodied
KFP.
resolve in his uphill ascent.
I'm a lot of things. I'm a human, I'm an aristocrat.
Now, we've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the
I wish I had good
room,
pun names,
playground,
but unfortunately, I don't think.
granite rocks, and the lakes.
Oh, what I could have called everyone
Hike.
raindrops,
There's no way left to go but up. And in a moment,
but that
I'll
wouldn't
show
make
you.
sense
Let me
given
say,
my lore.
I'm glad you came.
But it'd be cute. And no, actually no, it wouldn't be cute. Why would you want to be called raindrops out of everything? That makes you sound like you dropped from me. No, unfortunately, I tend to stay out of Discord server business. My lore?
this game to you.
I'm glad you asked about my
This
lore.
far,
So,
I give it to you with all my love.
oh, hold on. Sorry, need the gravity to push me through. So we could actually go take a look at my lore during my anniversary. Okay, Informative TV, you have a good one, alright? Thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck on your journey, alright? So, let's see. When it comes to, yeah. This Wednesday, obviously, that's gonna be my anniversary, and what's gonna happen is, obviously, I'm gonna review my debut, so we can discuss my lore at that time. I mean, it's really simple, but perhaps there's gonna be something that happens. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be an announcement during my 1-year anniversary. Let me drink water, just cause this was the run. We have finally reached 50. Hey! Let's see what we got. 12 minutes 48. That's not that bad. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of this, cause let me remove the rules. I want to take a screenshot of me making it. Hold on, where's the screenshot button? There it is. And smile. Perfect. Alright. So, we gotta do another pickup line. The lore of yore. Another one. Alright, here we go. Are you a time traveler? Because every moment with you feels like it's from the future. I must have hit the jackpot in the space-time love continuum. Hey, that was actually pretty good. I like that one. Alright, this one's just gonna be a really casual one. But yeah, Wednesday is definitely gonna be the anniversary where I review my debut. We hit 50, so let's check out the golden pot. It looks the same, I'm gonna be honest. But, I mean, it's officially golden now. So one last victory lap.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the
Yeah, everything is actually falling into place. Like I said, there's just a few things I need to prepare for the anniversary, such as the tier list for tomorrow. Since I'm basically reflecting on all my past streamed games. And I think I streamed a good list of games. But I will need to review everything and give my honest critique on it.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip.
And then I can finally reflect on myself on Wednesday when actually reviewing my
Find a
debut.
safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
A lot has happened this past
The author
year.
of that game was Jazzle.
Some good, some bad. But I would say I'm alright.
In B
I'm gonna be
games, rough
honest.
assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them
I've
together
done stuff
very
to improve myself.
and they're often
I've done
too
stuff
rough and unfriendly
to
to gain much of a follow.
help. Well, I'll be honest. I'm one of those people who's not. I've said this before. I will do something until I feel satisfied with it. Which is why I have yet to graduate from being a VTuber. Because I want to improve myself, and obviously in hopes of actually eventually getting into a big company. I have a lot of ideas of how to get in. Gotta put them into fruition. And this chimney is kicking my butt right now. What is wrong with you? Like I said, this is just a victory lap.
Unremittingly in
with my golden pot.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you stand
Unless-
next to this dead tree.
Oh my god.
Fire rescue gun.
I think my brain is in that state of relief where it's just like, I don't care anymore, but I do care.
Prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over.
Not gonna lie, Ray,
There's a
thank you.
sense of
But
truth in that
hearing those
language.
words,
Most
it does
obstacles
make
in
me
video
tear.
game
It,
worlds
it
are fake.
you don't know,
Completely confident in
you
your
don't know how
ability.
much that actually means to
Once you
me.
have the correct method,
Even though those are just a
just
few
by spending
words
enough time. In that
from a single
sense,
viewer,
every
it means the
pixelated
world.
obstacle in Sexy
So thank
Hiking
you.
is real.
Really appreciate it. Like, don't get me wrong, my friends say the same thing, which I appreciate their opinion, but it's nice to hear it from someone else outside of that group, you know?
The frustration is just essential to
Do you think I have the potential? That's what keeps me going.
of building a game about.
Oh. So don't be surprised if you hear my voice in the future. I mean, oh my god, that would be the dream.
And it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
Cause
But I couldn't bring
just
myself
hearing you,
to- it already felt like
that has to be the most gratifying.
was my
That has to be the
fault as a
best thing to do, or the best thing to hear when you hear a new
player, and it's our repeated
VTuber,
attempts to reach
like
some
company VTuber debut, and you just hear a familiar voice and you just smile.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
I
That can be
mean,
like working with quick sets and
that has already happened.
roll your ideas into
That has
a
happened multiple times for me already.
and in the process
And
of
though I
playing,
don't know them
you
personally,
harden and
I knew
set
them as a
building
fan.
beautiful, like rock.
So hearing their
At
voice
that point, you become
just meant the world to me when I heard them debut.
starting fresh with
You know? It's that one Jurassic Park meme. It's like, "You son of a bitch, he actually did
soon
it."
be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened because the objects in the stores
But-
are trash.
Until then, I'm gonna keep improving myself. I might need to go through a hyperbolic time chamber or something.
I mean, they're trash in the way that food becomes trash
Whoop.
as soon as you put it in.
It's fine.
Things are
Everything
meant to be
is
used
fine.
in a certain way.
We beat the game. This is a victory run, so I can do one last punishment with my golden pot.
Context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time,
But then again, I could
more
always
and more
improve my
people
skills
use
off stream and then
fast
try to
digital
get
internet.
sub 10,
Now
sub
vastly
5.
outnumbers and outweighs the
Sub 5 will be impossible for me, I'm gonna be honest. That is way too
when
much.
everything around us is cultural trash.
That is-
trash becomes the new medium.
I would need to basically change my entire playstyle to get sub 5.
But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
I'm curious, Ray, if you don't mind me asking, and whoever else is lurking in chat,
Monstrous mountain of trash.
what got
Ash,
you guys
creativity
into the
itself.
VTuber rabbit
A
hole?
landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite.
Outside of like that infamous Corin a Too Many Snacks video of her saying Ike Bukum,
Genesis fanfic novels,
another
fan
clip that
magazines,
hooked
green
me
screen
would
Shia
have to
LaBeouf
be
fan stuff scenes on
Hololive
Minecraft.
Myth's
Facebook starlight like bots with
small
unwritten
debut,
anecdotes, candid shots of Kanye
and it just showed them dancing while Ame was singing, and then Callie was like humping her scythe,
Ribs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled,
and then another one
untitled.
was obviously the Niji Sanji clip of them getting
Everything's fresh for about
1v3'd.
6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing.
They
into
did
the
something?
pile,
Is
out
that
of
what got
style,
you into the rabbit hole?
out of
I know Vox's previous content, and he shifted away from that.
That's gentle,
I don't
that
know.
lets you
I know
choose
Shota's a
what
big
you want.
Twitch streamer.
Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up?
Don't know his content though.
Filed in with the bland things. When games were new, they wanted a lot from you.
I want to try ASMR. That sounds fun.
Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly.
I'll just.
Fix for the fix.
What would happen is basically I would just go up to some. This is all you would hear. You would just hear a knock on the door.
You could swallow a baseball bat.
Knock knock, and then in silence you'll just hear.
Now I know,
We've been trying
most
to
likely
reach you
you're
about your
watching
car's
this
extended
on
warranty.
Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a
That's
baby
all
bird
you
eating
hear.
chewed up food. That's culture too.
Or maybe, hi, I'm selling Boy Scout cookies. Do you want
On the off
some?
chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash
It's just
is
gonna be the most
disposable.
random
Maybe it doesn't
ASMR
have to
known
be.
to man. It's not
Feeling
even.
like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate
You
it.
got you guys got scenarios
Frustrated. It's
for
underrated.
ASMR experiences. Mine are random encounters.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked
Like an
inside you.
ASMR scenario where it's like, little boy
That's not how I
asks you
feel
what
about
time it is.
challenge. I only want the
Excuse me,
bitterness.
sir.
It's
What time is it? And that's it.
It's licorice.
Nah, maybe I'll do serious ones. Liberty Mutual. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Did you know you could save 20% or more by switching to Geico?
Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't.
Come to McDonald's so you get the new McRib, as well as a quarter pounder with cheese. Whoop. Alright, let me turn back on the music. But no, I mean, that's a possible area of that I don't mind trying. I've done chorus in the past, so it's not like my voice is crap. It just needs, training. I think my voice is perfectly. No, I think it's alright. Back in middle school, obviously this is complete. Yeah, exactly. Expand my horizons to new beginnings. Back in high school, my aura was quite different just because I was really focused on my studies. Apparently, I gave off a sarcastic tone. So it's just like, oh, not cocky attitude, but more of just like, it's like I'm not taking this seriously, when in reality I am. It's just the way I sound. So I try to change it up a bit.
Forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
Yeah, I was really focused on my studies just because, I don't know, it was just a new environment for me.
No.
But luckily I did find some really close friends, so it made the whole experience near the end much better. That I will say was, I really am grateful for them. I talk to them from time to time. But yeah, no, like lunchtime? No, that's not my socializing. That's when I go finish my assignment for the next class, as well as get service learning hours.
You and I. It's not ambition. Ambition's opposite.
And over here,
tastes defeat.
launch.
You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in.
Like the booger, come on. You know what's what I think is a really hard profession to do, even though it's kind of the most simplest ones? Being a magician. I think being a magician is just really.
I use a hand.
I think it's a money gate. It's a pay to win. It's a pay to win job. Being a magician is a pay to win job. I'm sorry, it's true. I'm gonna say that right now. It's a pay to win job.
Resolved in his uphill ascent.
Unless sleight of hand. Sleight of hand is totally different. Sleight of hand takes skill, but majority of the time, magician is just pay to win. You want to see this apple disappear? Well, if you want, you could have this equipment for $500 to make it look like it's disappeared. That's all it is. I remember one time back in middle school, this was like first grade. We had like just like a class talent show. I decided to do magic. And obviously I had those magic kits. But one of them was my own genuine trick that I did. The trick was to, hold on, sorry, just kind of make sure I get this. And I messed that up, but that's fine. If I don't slip here and drop down. So the trick was, you know how when you hold a wand with two hands, and then you interlock your fingers from behind the front of your hands, that way it gives off the image that the wand is floating. Instead, I didn't do that. I only used one hand, but all my fingers were visible. The way I had the wand basically float
Granite rocks.
was I used my hand to produce sweat, and I used that sweat surface tension to stick to the wand. Hey, no worries, Ray. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a good one, alright? But yeah, I basically used the surface tension of my sweat to hold the wand for a minute straight, and no one knew. No one knew the secrets behind it. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope I made your day a little better. You have a good one. Alright, let's finish off this stream with the last run. The victory lap with the golden pot. And then I'll do whatever punishment it is. Bye-bye. Alright, let's go. The last victory lap. Hopefully Benefati's future game is gonna be as addicting as this one. Grab. Launch. Launch. No! Aw, man. And there we go. Let's do this.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all.
And up. And I think we're good. Yay! Alright, let's see what my punishment is. I think this is a sub 15 rule. But we'll see. Oh, so I get to do one last cheesy pickup line. Let me drink my water. Alright, let's turn off the music. Give me a good one. Are you made of copper and tellurium? Because you are CUTE, and you've just created a chemical reaction in my heart. Ah, I'm trying to wink. Ah, wow. Ah, man, this was fun. This was really fun. I finally got the golden pot, so I'm happy about that. We didn't, get a sub 10, but that's okay. I will definitely be practicing this game off stream, but I think overall I am satisfied with what I've been able to accomplish with getting over it. So thank you guys for that. This will be it for today. Tune in tomorrow's for the tiered list of me rating all the past games that I played this past year. I'll try to be really detailed about it, but first I gotta make that list. But I'm hoping you guys can stop by and see it, alright? But don't feel stressed to watch it if it's not your cup of tea, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Thank you guys once again. Whoever came by to watch the stream, thank you so much for watching. Whoever's watching this as a replay or a VOD, I appreciate you guys as well. As long as you guys are enjoying yourself, that's all that matters to me. My name is Sono Rayn, and I hope I made your day a little better. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye-bye, bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. And away we go.